Welcome to JustUs Resources, LLC presents Minding Your Business. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share so that you do not miss any of the contents that we have just for you. JustUs Resources, LLC is a company that offers resume services, formal and informal business writing services. We also support other businesses, entrepreneurs, career-minded individuals through this channel. Our goal is to share information on how other individuals have taken their hopes and dreams off the shelf and decided to mind their own business.
Resource presents Minding Your Business with Wholistic Life Development, LLC. And we want to welcome Ms. Dee Spencer with us today. Dee, thank you so much for coming on. Can you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm so glad to be a part of this nice interview. Minding your business, I like that. My name is Deborah Spencer, but I go by Dee. I prefer to be called Dee. I am a graduate of Meredith College, and I have over 20 years of service in mental health. That is my passion, mental health. I am a qualified disability mental health professional, and I am a qualified mental health professional, but I have it also in the disability area too, disabled disability area as well. And also I'm a business owner of Wholistic Life Development Center, LLC, which is a billing agency for therapists, psychotherapists, anybody that want us to do billing services for you. We're open to do that. And also up under Holistic Life, the reason my business partner, Yvonne Green, and I call it Holistic Life is for us to be able to serve up the whole person, mind, body, and soul. And the business is built off of fivefold ministry. And everybody that's a part of the business is Christian. We know that God is able, and we know that God is our main source. So we serve, like I said, we do the mental health, and we also do the billing part. We can do the dietitian part, the part of being able to diet, watch your weight, all of those type of things as well. And I just got licensed, certified as a life coach in October of 2020. And that has been my passion for a long time. I've always been doing life coaching. And I'm excited about it because it's a passion of mine. And I really, truly enjoy working with the parents, with the young mothers that need some additional intervention in the home. Not saying that you're a bad parent. No, we all could use help because we know parenting is a hard thing. And that is a passion of mine. And that is a goal that I'm really, really hoping to get started in this year, is life coaching with the parents and being able to be that assistant for them, as well as just individual people that need some assistance in life coaching and moving forward in life, because we all know that God has given us a destiny. We all have a purpose here on this earth, but sometimes it's hard for us to really be in that purpose because we get hindered by situations in life that cause us a lot of pain and discouragement. And we need somebody, a sounding voice, to just be able to listen to our situation. And that's what life coaches do. They're not there to fix the problem for you, because most of the time we have our own answers, but we just need someone to listen to us and to guide us, to ask us reflective questions, open-ended questions, and to help us think about our lives, because we all have strengths and weaknesses, but sometimes we go through so much in life that you don't even think about your strengths and your weaknesses. And I think that the COVID-19, this virus, this pandemic has caused a lot of us to find ourselves. That's why we have a lot of people starting their own businesses, because they've had a chance to sit back And God has had a chance to get people to think about life. And so I think that's what has happened. And that's what life coaches do. It's about helping people to find themselves, find what their purpose, their dreams, their desires in life, and to push you toward that, not to do it for you, but to push you toward that. And I think that's a good thing out of this pandemic. It's caused a lot of us to go back and search ourselves and find out our place.
Mm.
And so, it's the positive and the negatives, but we know that all things work to good for those that love the Lord and are called according to his purposes. So that's the blessing out of it. We have to look for blessings in bad situations because there's always some positive things that can come out of it. So, that's basically um that's my desire, is to be able to minister to women. That is a calling that I have. It's the females. And I enjoy talking to a lot of younger ladies. I call them my daughters of Zion. And I just keep it real, very direct about it. And also, I think for me, my favorite theories that I like working with as a life coach is reflective, the
Mm.
reflectiveness, because sometimes, we have what we need, but we need someone to help us, to guide us, thinking about what is it that, what did you do? What have you done in your past experiences that helped you overcome a situation? And, sometimes we forget, but that same thing can help us go forward into the future as well. And then I also like mindfulness, because mindfulness helps us stay in the moment. Because, we struggle with being in the moment. We're right here, but we're thinking about something we got to do next week or something that happened in the past. And we know in order for us to move forward, we have to look beyond our past and look over into the future, because we do have a future, and it's a bright future. So, I think those are the most important things um, about why we call the business holistic life development.
And you just focus on so much. You just focus on your areas, talking about the mind, and you really just gave us insight on how long you've been coaching. Because being licensed is one thing, but if you had the passion for this for such a long period
Long
of
time.
time,
I have.
or for a period of time, it's already within you. Of
That's
course, we
right.
know with licensing and different regulations when we're running a business, those are things we have to do. But one of the insights that you gave in talking about the mental and how 2020 or the COVID gave so many of us the insight to push our faith forward and push into establishing businesses, whether they're at home businesses or getting in a business in a separate wall, four walls, meant so much. But a thing in just keeping the right mindset holistically does begin with our mind, because so many things can play with us and dampen our spirits and hinder us from moving forward in what it is that we're designed to do. So I like all the areas that you mentioned about covering. I think it's so important, and that people can be able to reach out to life coaches or individuals such as yourself. And the question in all of this, I guess my next question is, why did you decide to become a life coach? I think I heard a little bit about that, but I guess we couldn't tell the question, D, with, why do you decide to become a life coach and what do you love about coaching the most? I believe I can answer that from the summary you just gave us, but maybe you could just make it just as
Mm,
simple as you can for us.
okay. Well, like I said, my passion is, I enjoy people, and I love mental health. That is my passion. And I love working with females. And I just enjoy sharing my experiences that I've been through in life, and just keeping it real.
Mm.
Uh, my real, just keeping it real, and being able to share, my life experiences with other women and men as well too, but mainly females. Um, And that is why, because we women, we go through so many things. And you know, God has spoken to me about there's power in the pain.
Mm.
You know, we as women, we go through a lot of pain, but we don't realize that there's power in it. But we have to, like I say, sometimes we have to figure that out, and we need people to help us figure it out. And that's what I try to do. You know, every day someone comes across my path with something, and I just share, and they're like, they say, Miss Spencer, you always know the right things to say, you know. And so I think it's because it's inside of me. That's my calling, and I embrace it, and I love it, and I'm excited. You know, I'm excited about it.
You're what individuals are looking for, the realness, the real. They want you to keep it real, and we can
I
use
do.
that in so many ways. But from what I know, that's exactly a good way to describe you and keeping it real. Because when
Yeah,
we come and we have these conversations and talks with individuals such as yourself, we want them to be able to, like you said, sometimes you're not trying to fix people, but the open end, I can basically answer the questions that I'm searching for just by the way you're conversating with me as a life coach. If I have also often dealt with myself, as there something bothering me, I say, okay, I'll eat. So there are so many different ways that we kind of go through stuff, and we
hmm,
need to just kind of reflect on, am I doing this because I'm hungry, or am I doing this because
that's
I'm
right.
dealing with something or I'm stressed about something? So
That's right.
I believe that holistic approach can work for so many individuals, and I just really appreciate you sharing that information as well. But I do want to ask you, before asking you how people can contact you, because they need you. They need you. Is there anything, any testimony, any story, anything of inspiration that you want to share with the women? If someone was out there right now and they're like, man, I wish I could just talk to her right now. Is there anything that you would say, any words of motivation to encourage someone today? Is there anything on your heart and mind?
Well, I would say if someone right now today, I would tell them to be encouraged and to not let the power of their pain consume them. I would say, um, just try to reflect upon past experiences, because most of the times the things that we go through, we've been through them before. Maybe not the same. They may have come from a different door. You know how the enemy sends things to us. He may do a front door approach, a back door approach, but most of the times we've gone through things before, and we so easily forget how we overcame the last time. You know, the Lord bring us through. He give us the strength to go through, and we forget, but we don't need to forget. We don't need to linger in it, but we need to constantly take time to reflect on where we've come from, where our past was, and then because it helps keep you grounded. It helps keep me grounded from my past. My past keeps me grounded. And I would say, think about where you were last week. Just you don't have to go way back. Just think about a bad situation that you had encountered last week and how you got through that. And if you think about that and you think about what it was that you did to get through that, you can get through whatever it is today. But you have to allow yourself to think. Don't panic. Just try to remain grounded. And I think you remain grounded by being reflecting on your past, on the things that you went through previously, you know. But when life hits us, sometimes it hits us really hard and it shakes you up. And sometimes you need to have that. You need to go to God. Number one, you need to go to God. The Holy Spirit is with us 24/7. He's our comfort. He's right beside us. Like right now, he's right here with us. And but those that may not know that, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We need to just we can call on the Lord anytime, but we need to have positive people in our lives that we can pick up the phone if you need to. You get ready to do something crazy that you know that that's not really what you want to do. Something you've already been delivered from, and you want to the devil trying to get you to go back. You don't need to do that, but just try to remember what it was that how you how the Lord brought you through and how you felt, and um, not so much about emotions, but how you came out of that situation. Because if you reflect on your life, you have everything you need. You got it. But sometimes we don't realize that. And I think that's where the power is. That's our power. That's
Mm.
our strength. And but we don't allow ourselves to go there sometimes. We just hit it and we think, we're looking for something different. But we don't have to do anything different. Because I know that God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So he's here, he's gonna be the same tomorrow. So whatever situation that I'm going through tomorrow, yeah, it may be a blue situation. But just because it's blue, God is still there to help me through it. And that's what I want to deliver. That would be my message. I hope it makes sense. It sounds like it's really deep, but I hope it came across the way I wanted it to.
I think you making a lot of sense, because for those of us, and I know you really have to, have faith and believe. And if you know that you know that you know, then especially those of us that know and have been through it and have been accepted Christ in our life. And some of us and others out there that are still trying to get there, quite haven't quite reached there, but when they do, I can tell you, or Tracy can tell you from her experience, it's such a good feeling. But we
Mhm.
wanted to share with you today about holistic life, guys, and I just appreciate my friend Dee Spencer for stopping by today. And I want you guys to know that if you need to pick up the phone and speak to someone at this company, we're going to ask Dee, can you give them any contact information or how they can reach out to you at this time?
They can dial 919-345-8117. And you can also email at holisticlifellc at gmail.com.
So you guys heard the phone number, Holistic Life LLC at gmail.com. We're going to put that information on the screen as well. To contact Dee Spencer and Holistic Life LLC. Dee, I just want to thank you so much for stopping by and helping others to learn how they can stay focused, from the newly business person to the person that's been in business for years to the career minded person. This is for you. Sometimes we all just need to pick up the phone or reach out to someone, and we're just going through and we just need to talk. And there's a difference between talking and going to individuals like Dee Spencer and getting on the phone and talking to everyone. But since I'm not the life coach, you might want to reach out and talk to her about that. Dee, thank you so much for stopping by Just Us Resources, minding your business. And everyone, until the next time, take care and keep on minding your business.